If this video found you, you have been going through some shit. And let me tell you, the shit that you've been going through, it actually isn't your fault. It's actually in your benefit. And what you've actually been going through is a rapid growth series or a transformation. And these transformations, they tend to come in quick. And this is how you'll know this video is for you, is they come in quick, they come in out of the blue. It doesn't matter what you do, the problems still exist. And you're gonna find yourself reacting and getting mad, and then as the transformation progresses, you're going to find yourself loosening your grip. You're going to find yourself laughing instead of reacting. And you're also going to find yourself on the other side of this transformation, like you've grown about 10 years in about 3 months. And for anybody specifically watching this video, I know it's there for somebody, is that this has been lasting for about 3 months in your reality. And you've probably been like, I don't know what is happening. And the people you tell, they're like, that's unbelievable. And they're like, that sucks. And you're like, yeah, but and the people who this is really for is you guys have been trying to find a solution to the problem, and every solution that you try to create actually creates 10 more problems for every one solution. So if you're like me, you kind of caught this little win and you're like, I'm going to stop trying to solve it and I'm going to surrender to the chaos of the process, because I know that essentially everything that's going on right now is meant to help me grow and mold me to the next level of the person I got to become for the next part of my journey, which is probably the most confusing thing in the entire process, which you can probably relate to, is like, and I got this from this guy named Dan. He's a mental projector as well. And best advice I ever got in life is stop comparing where you're at in the moment to where you want to go. And if you endlessly are comparing where you're at to where you want to go, instead of just setting the destination and allowing the process to unfold, if you focus on where you're at and where you're going, you are going to drive yourself crazy. You're going to try to solve problems that don't need solutions. And you're going to get really pissed off at all the random things that are happening that are meant to piss you off so that you can grow through it, rather than, attaching to the destination. So it's like the best advice that I could share to anybody, if this has like been this growth arc and rapid transformation you've been going through too, is number one, detach. It does not matter what you think, what level of detachment or attached you are. It's like just detach from the whole thing. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Number two, you're not the victim. You're meant to mold to become the hero, to escape everything that is restricting you and holding you back. Number three, you need to believe in yourself. And it doesn't matter, nobody's gonna come save you. That is the most important thing I want to drop in this video, is nobody's gonna come save you. You have to save yourself. But there are gonna be times that you can ask for help, which might be something that you suck at. If you're watching this channel, you probably suck at asking for help, and you're probably really independent and you do a lot of stuff yourself, which isn't the problem. And let me mold this here too, is like the people around you believe in you. They can sense your power, they can see your power, they know your worth, and they know that you're gonna do big things. So why would they offer to ask you for help, or if you need help? But the true test is when you get pinched and you get restricted and you get held back, you need to ask for help, because there are going to be key people around you that can help you get to each level of this process. And when you complete it, that's what you're looking for, okay? But it's also like you got to ask for help, but nobody's going to save you, if that makes sense. I know that's kind of like an in-between statement. That's exactly what this process is. It's like, you were here, this is where you're going, you're on the in-between, and the in-between is the hardest spot, but you have to pass. There's this magical threshold right here that you're going to have to get past. And once you get past that threshold, and when you do, that's when all the doors around you start opening. And what you're going to sense coming in, it's going to feel like a full circle moment. And I actually just had one of these the other day, and this is a similar process I've been going through too. It's been frustrating, it's been long, it's been hard, it's been exhausting, but through this entire process, I learned not to react. I learned to laugh at all this stuff that was just popping up. Like the other day, I went to pay my rent and it was a few days late in this whole process. And I went to pay it, and then my card was at its limit for the day. And I was like, fuck it, we'll just pay it tomorrow. Okay, problem solved. And I'd say 3 months ago, I would have been like, oh my God, this is so frustrating. Why is this happening? Yeah. But it's getting to a point where nothing shakes you off your center. You stay grounded even when everything around you is collapsing. That is a true superpower. If your nervous system can withstand that, you are meant to go places. You are meant to go really, really big places. And the people around you aren't going to be like, here, let me help you get there, right? They see your power. They know your power. If anything, it scares them, because they're typically the smartest, the biggest, and the coolest person in the room. And then you walked into their lives and they're like, oh crap, they're a little bit better than me, they're a little bit smarter than me, but I can't show them that because that pulls the attention away from me. And you're not meant to have their help. You're actually meant to continue to build, whether it be around them or with them. The choice is up to them. But don't seek invites. Just continue to stay on your mission. Don't abandon yourself. Go through the process. The things that are happening right now are endlessly building you to the person that you need to become. So to become that person, start looking at all the signs. Like if all these problems are popping up left and right, things that are out of your control, number one, you're meant to be grounded and centered and not react. Number two, don't let them pull you off your center. Just keep building anyways. Like put out the fires as they appear, but get right back to work. And this is a lesson that Aya even walked me through. It was intense. Like she'd take me to the moon and I'd be like, this is awesome. I love Aya. Then she'd crash me and make me purge. And when I sat in the bottom and I was like negative and complaining and was like, this sucks. Oh my God. She kept making me purge. But as soon as I flipped my mindset, went back to the course, went back up to the heavens, and we stayed there, and she dropped me again. But I got the lesson really quick. Where I was like, every time I bitch, I purge. I don't like purging, so let's stop bitching. That's what you're supposed to do in this process too. It's like the more you complain, the longer it's going to last. But the more you put your head down and work your way through it without forcing outcomes with pressure, stress, and anxiety, and just allow yourself to go through the process and let go of urgency, you're going to step into your power. And that's what the universe has endlessly been doing here. Is it's not trying to make you a victim. It's endlessly trying to show you your power. And by squeezing you and restricting you, the only way out is to step into your power, continually do what the universe is showing you and pushing you to do, and get to that next level. Because when you get to that next level, as somebody who just hit it, I literally hit it today and I was like, oh my God, the stress, the pressure, the anxiety, all the shit falls off, and then all the doors around you start opening. And this is what's happening for me right now. It's super cool, but I had some resistance, and that's why I really wanted to create this video. Is like I noticed I had some resistance to all the doors that were opening up, because I was like, well, the last 3 months have been kind of a shit show. Not kind of, like a real shit show. And all the doors that I opened, I got punched in the face and the balls, and there was a little joker laughing at me, or a little jester, and I was like, that's not funny, bro. But the door I just opened, I was like, oh my God, there's gold inside. And then I'm like, another door appeared, and I opened it and I was like, oh my God, there's gold behind that door. And these doors are, the joker's gone, the jester's gone. Because once you get to that next level, everything that you've been working through starts to appear. And those are going to be your manifestations. That's going to be everything that you've worked so hard for coming full circle. And the people around you too are going to be watching you and like, dude, they're so lucky. They just, because you're going to win after win after win after win after win. It's going to be this massive, like, what do you call it? Like a log phase, a log growth phase, because you've been going through the hardest growth process of your entire life. And now that you're getting through it, if you focus on what I've said in this video, then everything's just going to fall into place all at once, because it's been all over the place and it's been chaotic and you're like, what's going on? That's been the birthing of it all, right? But once you can handle it, you can organize it, you can arrange it, and you can create a system that is simple, not clever, you are going to turn some heads. And I'm not talking the heads of normal people. I'm talking the heads of some big executives, depending on what space you're in, whether it's tech, whether it's media, whether it's engineering, whether it's aerospace. I don't even know. I don't even know who really watches these videos, but whatever space you're in, you're going to catch the attention of somebody that is going to blow your mind of who they are, what they're incorporated with, and what they want you to do to help out that company or person or thing. Whatever that is, I want to hear about it in the comments below. And I think that's it for this video, honestly. So just continue to go through the process. Stop reacting, surrender, trust, have fun with the chaos. I always say this in my videos. When you can learn to smile and laugh and make friends and skip through hell, hell turns to heaven real quick. And there's that old song that it's by Steve Miller Band, Jet Airliner. It's like, you got to go through hell to get to heaven. And, I don't know what people believe on this channel, but this is my true belief, is that we don't actually go to heaven and hell. We have the choice to live in heaven and hell by our choices and our thoughts and our experiences in everyday life. And that's the same reason why somebody watching this video can be in Bali, living in hell, in paradise, versus, the opposite is like somebody could be living in heaven in the worst situation. But it's really just a mindset. And I think Ace Hood said that. I'm gonna finish this video with that. It's like, heaven is a mindset that leads you to paradise. And when you can make heaven out of the hell you're living in, you're going to fall into paradise. But then you're going to have a paradise mindset and you're going to be in paradise. And everything's going to be coming together in front of you. Everybody's jaws around you are going to be on the floor. And you're going to know that it wasn't easy, but you did the damn thing. You did the work. You got through this process. And now you're evolving to the greatest version of yourself. Peace out, y'all. Have a great day. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe, share it with a friend who needs it. And I'll see you on the next one.